Day 5, the hottest, most stacked night of the entire Olympic trials. More races than any other night and more fans, with 22,200 in the crowd. And it finished with a bang, the men's 100 freestyle. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk all the other races. So women's 100 freestyle was the first up. Brett?
Mate, cracking race, wasn't it? Women's 100 free. Tough to pick from top to bottom, but wow. I was on Simone Manuel real hard on this one. I thought she was going to take this one, but just never had that firepower up front. And wow, I mean, the top 6 too. Like I think it's a legit. Didn't we have a swim off as well?
The 6th, there's tied 6th.
Yeah, top 6.
Both the Mizuno girls, Erica and Katie.
So maybe they only take 5 on this one. But Kate Douglas
created separation with 25 to go. It was pretty close, and then she just laid the hammer. 52.5, big victory. Tori Huss second, 52.9. Gretchen third, and Simone fourth. And Abby Whitesall, she's going to be going to the Olympics.
It's a good relay. It's not a winning relay, but it's a good relay.
It's a good relay?
Yeah.
And then that brings us on to the men's 200 fly final. Slow. That's the bottom line there, slow.
I mean, it is. It is slow in terms of podium slow. Not final at the Olympics. I think those boys could final. Yeah. But in terms of podium, they're not at the podium level just yet. Maybe they'll get there in the next 5 weeks.
Maybe. But fun fact, Thomas Harmon, he won the race. He's the youngest male Olympian for America since 2000, when 2 17-year-olds made the team, and Michael Phelps and Aaron Pearsall. And you know them guys, right?
Pretty good. They ended up pretty good in the end. So Harmon's got a big career ahead of him, so he's just racking them up now.
And look, there's a really cute post as well from Carson and Luke Orlando. They were like the next generations coming through, and they both made their Olympic team for the first time this week.
Yeah.
Both, and I mean, Luke Orlando's career is amazing, and there's been so many downs, way more downs than ups for someone so talented.
Yeah, and people look at this again as the time, but these guys came through the gauntlet here. They just swum in front of 22,000 people. They might look at the time, but I'm telling you, these kids are tough. They get to Paris, they're going to eat it up.
Yeah, I like that. And then we had the women's 200 fly, 2 girls. We only need to talk about 2 girls, Regan Smith and
Shackle. Yeah, my boy's girl, Shackle. She looked real nice, and I think she's securing that second spot, but no one's touching Regan Smith tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the race is not even worth
Locked
talking
up.
about. And then that moved us into the women's 1500, which, let's just do it quickly. Katie Ledecky dominated by 20 seconds.
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I'll go with what he says.
No new Olympians. Katie Grimes is now qualified in the 4 a.m., the 1500, the 10K. Katie's all... both the Katies. There we go. Moving on, men's 200 backstroke semis.
Yeah, well, it's just Ryan Murphy, and it's a Ryan Murphy show, and then whoever wants to get a hand on the wall for second, and that'll be the fight tomorrow, but Ryan Murphy's winning that race, hands down.
The young Cal backstroker Keaton, he looked really good, won the first semi, 155, and then also looking good was Jack Akins, who was third, missing the team in the 100 back by 0.02 behind Hunter.
Yeah.
Everyone else, yeah.
Who's Keaton?
Keaton, young cowboy. Yeah, young.
Who is he?
Oh, real good.
Yeah, real good. Keaton, hey, all right. Look out for him tomorrow.
Apparently there's been big talk about him from the Cal camp.
Okay.
Moves on to... See what I said about many races, because then we had women's 2 breast. Kate Douglas added 2 seconds from this morning because she was so far ahead.
Yeah, that's a race in 2, really, isn't it?
Kate Douglas will win, and then it's Lily and Alex Walsh and Ella Nelson battling for second, I think.
Yeah, Lily King will wrap that second up. You see her at the end, I love the way she just kind of like brings it on.
Oh, she did,
bring it on, little spit in the water, and then gets out the other side. Doesn't even look at Alex Walsh. Other side exit. Love it. Lily King, mind games right there.
Slow to make the final, 2:29, the least depth in the whole meet, I think. And then men's 2 breaststroke.
Gosh, man. Just cracking race. I mean, American record, fastest we've ever seen from an American. 2:06. Nice to see him creeping into kind of a medal contention type swim now, right? That's a legit swim. And America finally got a 200 breaststroker again. Feels good.
He was great. Last 50 was 31.5. He flew back. Massive pop-off. But AJ Pouch, he's looked so good. I've heard good things about him. 2.800 in the semi, and then he added over a second in the final.
And then Matheny, he was looking for that 10th of a second for that second spot in the 100. Finds the 10th of a second this time, gets his hand on the wall for that second spot, makes the Olympic team, and they were going bananas down here, weren't they?
We should have a lovely bit of footage overlaid right now where his team were hugging him, and I mean, that's what you should see when you make the US Olympic team, right?
We need more of that. I haven't heard enough of that.
We heard screams, didn't we?
There's some real action on the pool deck, yeah, so it was good to see.
And then the last race.
Well, look, last race was just one of those epic gladiatorial battles. They may even walk past us here in a second, but fantastic swimming from the boys. Just a great race all round. Again, I don't think the times were... Look, Popovic went 46.8 today, a far cry from the 47.3 that we saw tonight. But the battle itself, again, you're coming out to 22,000 people. It's a different environment. And those guys just went at it, stroke for stroke, didn't they?
Just to clarify, Jack Alexi added times from heat, semi and final. Chris Giuliano was slower in the final than he was the semi. And Dressel was the same, exactly the same, to the 10th, to the 100th. As he was in the semi. 47.53 for third, missing the team by 6 100ths behind Alexi in second. Chris Giuliano, champion
of America.
What do you think of this guy?
Soon to be Olympic champion in the relay, I believe. This relay looks to be untouchable. Like Dressel said in the post-race commentary there, he looked up and thought, this is a winning team. They're talking world record now.
It literally in the...
Yeah, they're talking world record. So impressive. And Hunter Armstrong gets himself on the relay for the 4x1 freestyle. Good for you, Hunter. Legend, mate. And then, wow. It's a tough team, but the current Olympic champion, defending Olympic champion, is not going to be swimming this race. Pretty crazy, eh?
That's the 100 and 200 freestyle where the defending champ is not swimming. Tom Dean's out, Dressel's out, both beaten by people on their team.
Let me tell you something about Caeleb Dressel for anyone that's confused. He's going to absolutely destroy a 100 butterfly here. He's going to rip one up. Could get close to the world record, I think. He's going 49 in this 100 fly, so Dressel is going to get an individual swim. 50 freestyle tomorrow, though. That is going to be tough. And I've said all along here, I didn't feel like Dressel's freestyle was as on as I thought his fly was going to be on. I think his fly is going to be special. His freestyle is going to be competitive.
Just to clarify, before people make any other conclusions about Dressel, he was 47.5 today. Last Olympic trials, he won by 0.4 in 47.39. He was 0.1 slower than he was in the best shape of his life last Olympics. This is not a Dressel who's anything off his best form. This is a great Dressel. It's just the bar has been raised by American swimming. Third place last time around was 48.1 for third. 48.1 comes 7th today. 48.1 didn't make the team. You had to go 47 just to get 6th spot. 6 people went sub 48 in a national field.
Ryan Held's on the team. Good for him.
Matt King.
And then Matt King in the 6th spot. So those guys are going. The top 6 are going in this. So good for them. Congratulations, boys.
Cheers for watching. Subscribe, like, check us out. We're going live tomorrow. We're racing tomorrow. And we're going to be doing another one of these tomorrow night.
50 free tomorrow.